Long before the first Europeans set eyes on the Amazon, this vast rainforest was home to thriving civilizations. Indigenous peoples shaped the land for thousands of years, cultivating crops, creating rich terra preta soils, and leaving behind mysterious geoglyphs etched into the earth. Far from being untouched wilderness, the Amazon was a living mosaic of human ingenuity and natural abundance. In 1541, Spanish explorer Francisco de Orellana became the first European to journey down the Amazon River. He wrote of fierce tribes of women warriors, inspiring the river's name, the Amazon. The Amazon rainforest, the largest tropical forest on Earth, covers more than 5.5 million square kilometers. It is home to 1 in every 10 known species. A living treasure trove of plants and animals found nowhere else. Here, the air is thick with heat and moisture. Rivers the size of seas carve their way through endless jungle. And the rhythm of rain dictates the very heartbeat of life. Towering trees rise above the canopy, clouds form and drift, and entire ecosystems unfold layer by layer, from the forest floor to the emergent giants. In this video, we'll take you on a journey deep into the Amazon rainforest, exploring its incredible wildlife, its unique climate of heat and rain, the fascinating history of this vast jungle, and so much more. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join us for more amazing documentaries. Now, let's begin our adventure with the first chapter: the wildlife of the Amazon. In the depths of the Amazon rainforest, the jaguar, Panthera onca, reigns as a silent and powerful predator, moving with a stealth that belies its strength. The jaguar's build is compact yet muscular, its fur patterned with rosettes that blend into the dappled light of the forest. As the largest cat in the Americas, it commands both land and water. Able to swim effortlessly, pursue prey in rivers, and crush shells and bones with a bite among the strongest of big cats. These solitary animals maintain territories spanning many square kilometers, marking boundaries through scent, scratch marks, and other signs rarely noticed by human eyes. Female jaguars raise cubs alone. The young are born blind and helpless, spending much of their early life hidden and protected until they develop the skills needed for hunting and survival. In the rivers of the Amazon lives the giant otter, the rainforest's master hunter. At nearly 6 feet long, it glides through the water with speed and power. But what makes it truly remarkable is teamwork. Giant otters live in close families, hunting fish together and guarding their territory with loud, piercing calls. Fierce, intelligent, and united, they rule the waterways of the Amazon. On the riverbanks of the Amazon, the capybara, world's largest rodent, grazes peacefully. Weighing over 100 pounds, these gentle herbivores live in groups, always alert to danger. Jaguars, caimans, and anacondas stalk them, but the capybara has a secret escape: water. Strong swimmers, they slip beneath the surface, vanishing from predators. Calm and resilient, the capybara is a true survivor of the Amazon. High in the canopy of the Amazon, a slow and gentle creature makes its home: the sloth. Moving at just a fraction of the speed of most animals, the sloth has evolved to conserve energy in a world where survival depends on patience. With long claws and a strong grip, it spends most of its life hanging upside down, feeding on leaves that few others can digest. Its slow movements and greenish fur, often covered in algae, make it nearly invisible to predators like harpy eagles and jaguars. Though it may seem lazy, the sloth's strategy is brilliant. By blending perfectly into its surroundings and keeping energy use to a minimum, it thrives where speed would mean certain danger. In the Amazon rainforest, survival is not always about strength or speed. Sometimes it's about stillness. In the vibrant canopy of the Amazon rainforest, few birds capture attention quite like the toucan. With its oversized, brightly colored beak, the toucan is one of the rainforest's most iconic residents. That bill may look heavy, but it's surprisingly light. Made of hollow keratin, it helps regulate body temperature and pluck fruit from branches too small to support the bird's weight. Toucans are expert fruit eaters, playing a vital role in the Amazon's ecosystem. As they fly from tree to tree, they scatter seeds across the forest floor, ensuring new life takes root in the dense jungle. Yet their diet is not limited to fruit. Toucans will also eat insects, eggs, and even small reptiles, making them resourceful survivors. Living in flocks, these social birds fill the canopy with chatter, their croaks and calls echoing through the rainforest. Their striking appearance is not just for show. It helps toucans recognize one another in the thick greenery and may even intimidate rivals. But life here is not without danger. Harpy eagles and snakes lurk nearby, ready to strike. Still, with keen awareness, powerful flight, and the safety of the flock, the toucan continues to thrive. Brilliant, adaptable, and essential, the toucan is more than a symbol of the Amazon. It is one of its great caretakers. After the toucan, another icon of the Amazon skies takes flight: the macaw. With feathers bursting in shades of scarlet, blue, and gold, macaws are among the most striking birds on Earth. These powerful flyers roam the canopy in pairs or flocks, their calls echoing across miles of rainforest. Macaws are more than just beautiful. They are vital to the Amazon's survival. Feeding on fruits, nuts, and seeds, they act as gardeners of the forest, scattering seeds wherever they go. Their strong beaks can crack even the toughest shells, allowing them to eat what few others can. Bonded for life, macaw pairs are symbols of loyalty, seen flying side by side, grooming and sharing food. But beauty comes with danger. Harpy eagles and humans threaten their survival. Still, their intelligence, strength, and dazzling colors secure their place as one of the rainforest's most unforgettable residents. Beneath the surface of the Amazon's rivers lurks a fish with a fierce reputation, the piranha. Armed with razor-sharp teeth and a powerful bite, they are expert hunters, feeding on fish, insects, and sometimes larger prey. Though feared for feeding frenzies, most piranhas are cautious, striking only when food is scarce or blood is in the water. Small but formidable, the piranha remains one of the Amazon's most legendary predators. In the forests of South America, the armadillo roams the undergrowth, protected by its remarkable armor. Its bony shell, made of tough plates, shields it from predators, and when threatened, some species roll into a tight ball. By day, it digs through soil with powerful claws, searching for insects, grubs, and roots. Small, elusive, yet perfectly adapted, the armadillo is nature's living tank. High in the Andes, a relative of the llama has been a companion to people for thousands of years, the alpaca. Gentle and social, alpacas live in herds, grazing on mountain grasses. Their soft, warm fleece is prized worldwide, making them vital to Andean culture and survival. Calm, resilient, and beautifully adapted to thin mountain air, the alpaca is one of South America's most treasured animals. In the grasslands and forests of South America, including the edges of the Amazon, a strange yet remarkable creature wanders, the giant anteater. With no teeth and a tongue over 2 feet long, it feeds almost entirely on ants and termites, tearing open nests with powerful claws. Its shaggy coat and slow walk may seem harmless, but when threatened, those claws can fend off even jaguars. Unique and specialized, the anteater is one of nature's most extraordinary insect hunters. High in the treetops of the Amazon, the squirrel leaps with speed and agility. Feeding on fruits, nuts, and seeds, it plays a vital role in spreading life across the forest. Always alert, its sharp eyes and quick reflexes help it escape predators like snakes and birds of prey. Small but essential, the squirrel is a lively thread in the vast web of the rainforest. In the depths of the Amazon rainforest lives the bullet ant, an insect small in size but legendary in power. At nearly an inch long, it carries a sting so intense it is said to feel like being shot, with pain that can last an entire day. Found high in the canopy, bullet ants live in organized colonies, feeding on other insects and fiercely defending their nests. Despite their terrifying reputation, they do not attack unless provoked. For the Sateramawe people of Brazil, this ant is part of a coming-of-age ritual, where young men wear gloves filled with dozens of stinging ants to prove their courage. Feared, respected, and woven into human culture, the bullet ant is a reminder that in the Amazon, even the smallest creatures can command immense respect. In the slow, winding rivers of the Amazon, the green anaconda moves like a shadow. This is the heaviest snake on Earth, growing more than 20 feet in length and weighing over 200 kilograms. Perfectly adapted to water, it stalks silently beneath the surface, waiting to ambush prey that ventures too close. With astonishing strength, it coils around victims such as capybaras, caimans, and even jaguars, squeezing until escape is impossible. Despite their fearsome image, anacondas rarely threaten humans, preferring the cover of swampy backwaters. For centuries, they have inspired myths and legends, representing both fear and mystery in the rainforest. As a top predator, the green anaconda plays a vital role in keeping river ecosystems balanced. Amid the dense canopy of the Amazon, flashes of brilliant color reveal one of the forest's most delicate wonders, the butterfly. With more species here than anywhere else on Earth, the Amazon is a paradise for these fragile insects. Among the most famous is the blue morpho, its shimmering wings reflecting light like liquid metal as it glides between the trees. Butterflies are more than just beauty. They pollinate flowers, feed on minerals from riverbanks, and serve as prey for countless animals, linking them deeply into the food chain. Their colors serve many purposes: camouflage, warning signals, or dazzling displays to confuse predators. In a forest filled with giants, the butterfly may seem small, yet its presence is vital, spreading life and color throughout the jungle. Graceful, fleeting, and essential. Butterflies are living jewels of the Amazon rainforest. Though the Amazon is a freshwater world, it is home to one of the ocean's most formidable hunters, the bull shark. Unlike most sharks, the bull shark can survive in both saltwater and freshwater. Traveling from the Atlantic Ocean deep into the Amazon River. Stocky, powerful, and aggressive, it is among the few shark species capable of thriving in rivers, where it preys on fish, turtles, and even mammals that stray too close to the water. Bull sharks are responsible for more attacks on humans worldwide than any other shark, earning them a fierce reputation. Yet in the Amazon, encounters are rare, as the murky waters conceal their presence. As a predator that crosses boundaries between ocean and river, the bull shark is a symbol of adaptability and raw strength, a reminder that in the Amazon, danger can come from unexpected places. In the treetops of the Amazon, capuchin monkeys swing and chatter, their intelligence making them one of the rainforest's most fascinating primates. Small but quick, they live in social groups where grooming, communication, and cooperation are key to survival. Capuchins are skilled foragers, using rocks to crack nuts, sticks to dig out insects, and sharp eyes to find fruits hidden in the canopy. Their resourcefulness has earned them a reputation as some of the cleverest monkeys in the New World. Yet life is not without danger. Hawks, snakes, and jaguars prowl nearby, forcing the monkeys to rely on sharp calls and teamwork to stay safe. Playful, curious, and endlessly inventive, capuchin monkeys reflect the intelligence and adaptability needed to thrive in the Amazon's complex world, proving that survival here belongs not only to the strongest, but also to the smartest. Along the flooded edges of the Amazon River, the elegant egret stands motionless, a white silhouette against the green of the forest. With long legs and a slender neck, it wades silently through shallow waters, waiting with perfect patience for the flicker of a fish or the ripple of a frog. In an instant, its sharp bill strikes with lightning speed, securing its meal. Egrets are expert hunters, feeding on fish, amphibians, and even small reptiles. And their graceful presence is a familiar sight along riverbanks and lakes. Beyond their beauty, They play an important role in keeping aquatic ecosystems in balance. In the heart of the Amazon, where every creature competes for survival, the egret thrives with a simple but powerful strategy: stillness, precision, and elegance. High above the canopy of the Amazon soars one of the most powerful birds of prey on Earth, the harpy eagle. With talons larger than a grizzly bear's claws and wings built for maneuvering through dense trees, this raptor is the undisputed king of the rainforest skies. It hunts monkeys, sloths, and other arboreal creatures, swooping silently from above with incredible force. Despite its size, the harpy eagle is remarkably agile, able to twist and dive through narrow gaps in the canopy in pursuit of prey. Revered by indigenous cultures and feared by the forest's animals, the harpy eagle symbolizes strength and precision. Yet it is also vulnerable, threatened by habitat loss as the rainforest is cleared. Both fearsome and majestic, the harpy eagle is a living emblem of the Amazon's untamed power. In the dense gardens of the Amazon, the hummingbird dazzles with wings that beat faster than the eye can follow. Some species flutter up to 80 times per second, allowing them to hover in mid-air like tiny helicopters. Their jewel-toned feathers flash emerald, ruby, and sapphire as they dart between flowers, sipping nectar with their long, slender beaks. Beyond their beauty, hummingbirds are vital pollinators, spreading life from plant to plant in the rainforest. Though small and delicate, they are fierce defenders of their feeding territories, chasing away rivals with astonishing speed. In a world of giants, the hummingbird proves that size is no barrier to strength, playing an essential role in keeping the Amazon in bloom. At the heart of the Amazon lies the laguna, shimmering lagoons formed by rivers, rainfall, and seasonal floods. These still waters mirror the emerald canopy, creating a refuge for countless creatures. Piranhas, caimans, and electric eels patrol beneath the surface, while herons, egrets, and jacanas glide across the edges in search of food. During the dry season, lagunas shrink, concentrating fish and drawing predators from miles around. For local communities, they are a source of life, offering fish, water, and a pathway through the forest. These tranquil pools may appear peaceful, but they are vibrant theaters of survival, where predator and prey meet in delicate balance. The Amazon's lagunas are not just bodies of water. They are cradles of biodiversity, sustaining the pulse of the rainforest. Perched patiently above winding streams, the kingfisher waits, its bright plumage glinting in the sunlight. With sharp eyes, it tracks the movement of fish below, before diving headfirst in a blur of blue and orange. Emerging with its catch, it displays the precision of a master hunter. Kingfishers are more than just striking birds. They are symbols of the Amazon's connection between sky and water. Found along rivers, lakes, and lagoons, they help control fish populations and bring balance to aquatic ecosystems. Their presence is a reminder that survival here is not only about strength, but about patience, timing, and perfect adaptation to a watery world. Deep on the forest floor, armies of leafcutter ants march in endless lines, each carrying a green fragment many times its size. But they are not eating the leaves. Instead, they bring them underground to cultivate fungus, their true food source. This farming system, perfected over millions of years, makes leafcutter ants one of the most advanced societies in the insect world. With millions of individuals working together, their colonies rival human cities in scale and organization. Soldiers defend the trails, while workers harvest and nurture the fungal gardens. Though tiny, their collective strength shapes the rainforest itself, recycling plant material and enriching the soil. In the Amazon, the leafcutter ant is proof that survival often depends on cooperation, and that even the smallest creatures can engineer entire ecosystems. Among the tangled branches of the Amazon canopy, the marmoset monkey leaps and chatters, one of the smallest primates in the world. With their expressive faces, claw-like nails, and curious eyes, marmosets are endlessly active, living in tight-knit family groups. They feed on insects, fruit, and even tree sap, gnawing into bark with specialized teeth to drink the sweet liquid. Social bonds are key to their survival. Parents, siblings, and even older offspring help care for the young, creating a cooperative family unit rare among primates. But danger lurks everywhere. Snakes, hawks, and wild cats stalk the trees, forcing marmosets to stay alert and agile. Playful yet vulnerable, these tiny monkeys embody the delicate balance of life in the Amazon, where survival depends on unity, speed, and constant vigilance. Gliding high above the winding rivers of the Amazon, the osprey is a master of the skies and one of the greatest fish hunters in the bird world. With sharp eyesight, it can spot a fish swimming beneath the water's surface from over 100 feet in the air. In a sudden dive, the osprey plunges talons first, piercing the water and emerging with its prey gripped tightly in curved claws, uniquely adapted for holding slippery fish. Unlike many raptors, the osprey relies almost entirely on fish for survival, making rivers, lakes, and lagoons its perfect hunting grounds. Migrating across continents, some ospreys travel thousands of miles, yet the Amazon provides them with an abundant sanctuary. Graceful in flight, but ruthless in the hunt, The osprey demonstrates the perfect harmony of strength, precision, and adaptation. On the forest floor of the Amazon, hidden among leaves and branches, waits the praying mantis, an insect assassin disguised in plain sight. With long, folded forelegs resembling hands in prayer, it blends seamlessly with foliage until prey ventures too close. In a lightning strike, its spiked arms snap forward, trapping insects, frogs, or even small lizards in an inescapable grip. The mantis is a master of patience and camouflage, using stillness as its greatest weapon. But it is also notorious for its fierce mating behavior, where the female may consume the male after reproduction, ensuring strength for the next generation. In the Amazon's world of predators, the praying mantis proves that size matters little compared to stealth, timing, and deadly precision. Bright and small, the poison dart frog is one of the Amazon's most striking yet deadly creatures. Its skin glows in vivid shades of yellow, red, and blue. A warning to predators that even a single touch can be lethal. These frogs secrete powerful toxins, strong enough in some species to stop the heart of a large animal. Indigenous tribes once used their venom to tip blow darts, giving the frog its name. Despite their danger, poison dart frogs play a vital role in controlling insect populations and serve as indicators of rainforest health. Beauty and danger fuse perfectly in this tiny amphibian, proving that in the Amazon, survival often hides in the smallest forms. In the treetops of the Amazon, the parakeet fills the air with flashes of green and bursts of chatter. Traveling in large flocks, these small parrots move together in dazzling displays of coordination. They feed on fruits, seeds, and blossoms, spreading the forest's life with every meal as they scatter seeds across the canopy. Though their calls can seem noisy, they are vital for communication, warning each other of predators or guiding flocks to new feeding grounds. Playful, social, and endlessly active, parakeets embody the energy of the Amazon's skies. A reminder that the rainforest's strength lies in both sound and color. Deep in the shadows of the Amazon rainforest prowls the puma, also known as the mountain lion or cougar. Solitary and stealthy, it is an apex predator, capable of hunting capybaras, deer, and smaller mammals with silent precision. Unlike the jaguar, which thrives in the water, the puma relies on agility and speed. Leaping great distances and striking with lightning reflexes. Its elusive nature makes it one of the least seen large cats of the Amazon, yet its presence is crucial for maintaining balance in the ecosystem. A symbol of strength and adaptability, the puma is a reminder of the hidden power moving silently through the jungle. Along the riverbanks and wetlands of the Amazon, the scarlet ibis dazzles the eye with its brilliant crimson feathers. Feeding in flocks, it probes the mud with its long curved beak in search of crustaceans, whose pigments give the bird its striking red hue. When dozens rise into the air together, their wings paint the sky with scarlet. A breathtaking sight against the green forest and blue water. These birds are not only beautiful, but also play a role in controlling aquatic populations, maintaining balance in fragile wetland ecosystems. Graceful and social, the scarlet ibis is a living splash of color in the heart of the Amazon. In the rivers, lakes, and flooded forests of the Amazon, turtles thrive as ancient survivors of the waterways. From the giant South American river turtle to smaller species, they are crucial to aquatic ecosystems, feeding on vegetation, insects, and even carrion. Females crawl onto sandy banks to lay hundreds of eggs, continuing a cycle of life that has lasted for millions of years. Yet, despite their armor, they are vulnerable to predators like caimans and birds, as well as human hunting. Resilient but at risk, turtles embody the delicate balance between survival and threat in the Amazon's waters. Graceful and cautious, the Amazonian deer moves quietly through the rainforest undergrowth, browsing on leaves, fruits, and shoots. Unlike their larger cousins of the plains, these deer are smaller and adapted to life in dense vegetation, relying on stealth more than speed. Their presence supports predators such as jaguars and pumas, making them a key link in the jungle's food chain. Often shy and rarely seen, deer remind us that even in the world's most crowded ecosystems, silence and subtlety are powerful tools for survival. They are living proof that the Amazon sustains not only the extraordinary and the fierce, but also the gentle and the watchful. As the sun sinks beyond the canopy, the Amazon comes alive with the flutter of wings. Bats, masters of the night, are among the forest's most vital yet overlooked residents. With more than 160 species, they play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of this ecosystem. Fruit bats glide silently through the shadows, scattering seeds that help regenerate the rainforest. Insects that swarm by the millions are kept in check by agile hunters using the power of echolocation. But in the Amazon, bats are more than hunters and seed carriers. They are architects of renewal. Every flight through the darkness ensures the forest continues to breathe, grow, and thrive. Without bats, the Amazon's endless green would slowly fall silent. Deep in the dense undergrowth, a shadow moves silently. This is the black panther of the Amazon, not a separate species, but a jaguar with a rare genetic trait known as melanism. Its dark coat, patterned with hidden rosettes, allows it to melt into the night. Jaguars are apex predators, powerful enough to crush a caiman's skull with a single bite. Revered in Amazonian lore as rulers of the jungle, these cats embody strength and mystery. The black panther is rarely seen, but its presence commands respect across the rainforest. Patient, stealthy, and fearsome, it is both guardian and predator, a living symbol of the Amazon's untamed spirit. By day, the forest floor bustles with curious explorers, the coatis. These raccoon-like mammals, with their long, flexible snouts and banded tails, travel in noisy groups, foraging for insects, fruit, and eggs. Agile climbers, they move easily from trees to ground, always sniffing and searching. Coatis play an important role in dispersing seeds, ensuring the forest continually regenerates. Though small, they are bold, banding together to chase off predators when threatened. Their constant chatter and playful energy bring a sense of movement and mischief to the jungle. In the great story of the Amazon, the coati is a reminder that survival is not just about strength. It is about curiosity and cooperation. Over shimmering pools and winding rivers, jewels of the air dart and hover, the dragonflies. With wings that glisten in the sunlight, they are both delicate and deadly. Dragonflies are ancient hunters, their lineage stretching back 300 million years. In the Amazon, they are tireless predators, devouring mosquitoes and other insects with unmatched speed. Their aerial maneuvers are breathtaking, capable of flying backward, hovering mid-air, and changing direction in a flash. Beyond their beauty, dragonflies serve as indicators of water quality, silently reflecting the health of the Amazon's lifeblood, its rivers. In every flicker of their wings lies a story of resilience and survival that has endured for ages. On still waters of the Amazon's wetlands, an unusual bird appears to walk on water. This is the jacana. Often called the Jesus bird. With long, slender toes that spread its weight, it glides effortlessly across floating lily pads. The jacana is not only a marvel of balance, but also of behavior. In a rare reversal of roles, it is the males who care for the eggs and chicks, while females roam widely, competing for territories. Their sharp cries echo over the water as they defend their nests. The jacana's graceful steps remind us of the delicate balance of life in the Amazon, a world where survival often rests on the thinnest of surfaces. Long before the first Europeans set eyes on the Amazon, this vast rainforest was home to thriving civilizations. Indigenous peoples shaped the land for thousands of years, cultivating crops, creating rich terra preta soils, and leaving behind mysterious geoglyphs etched into the earth. Far from being untouched wilderness, the Amazon was a living mosaic of human ingenuity and natural abundance. In 1541, Spanish explorer Francisco de Orellana became the first European to journey down the Amazon River. He wrote of fierce tribes of women warriors, inspiring the river's name, the Amazon. After the mythical fighters of Greek legend. For centuries afterward, the forest remained shrouded in mystery, its depths feared and revered. The late 19th century brought the rubber boom. Latex tapped from Amazonian trees fueled the rise of global industry. From car tires to electrical wiring, and turned cities like Manaus into glittering hubs of wealth. But this prosperity came at a cost: brutal exploitation of both the land and indigenous communities. Today, the Amazon's history is still unfolding, a story of resilience and struggle. From ancient cultures to colonial exploration and modern development, the rainforest remains a place where human history and natural history are inseparably intertwined. Beneath the endless green canopy of the Amazon, the air is thick with heat and moisture. This rainforest is one of the warmest places on Earth, with temperatures averaging around 27 degrees Celsius or 80 degrees Fahrenheit year-round. Unlike regions with dramatic seasons, the Amazon knows no true winter or summer. Instead, it is locked in an eternal tropical embrace. Warm days, humid nights, and only slight variations across the months. But what defines the Amazon most is its rainfall. Here, the skies are generous, unleashing more than 200 days of rain each year. In some places, the downpour can reach over 3 meters annually. A staggering 12 feet of water soaking the forest floor. These rains feed the mighty Amazon River and its countless tributaries, creating vast floodplains where entire forests are submerged for months. To the animals and people who call this place home, the rains are both a rhythm and a lifeline. Yet even in a land so saturated, the balance is delicate. Shifts in global climate are already changing rainfall patterns. Droughts are becoming more frequent, fires more destructive, and floods more extreme. The temperature, once steady, now creeps higher. For the Amazon, its rains are not just weather. They are the heartbeat of the forest, sustaining life in the greatest cradle of biodiversity on Earth. Imagine stepping off the boat onto the edge of the world's greatest rainforest. The air is warm, heavy with the scent of wet earth and vegetation. Above you, a canopy of towering trees filters the sunlight into shifting patterns. And the sounds of life surround you. The call of distant howler monkeys, the hum of insects, the splash of fish in the river. Visiting the Amazon is not just a trip, it's an immersion. You travel by boat along winding tributaries, where pink river dolphins surface playfully beside you. On guided treks, you discover plants used for food and medicine, and spot colorful macaws streaking across the sky. Nights bring a different world, the forest alive with frogs, owls, and the glowing eyes of caimans just above the water. But the Amazon is also humbling. Its scale is overwhelming. A forest so vast it stretches across 9 countries. Its rivers carrying more water than the next 7 largest rivers combined. Here, you realize how small humans are against the backdrop of nature's power. For those who journey into the Amazon, the experience is unforgettable. It is not only a chance to witness breathtaking wildlife and landscapes, but also to understand why this rainforest is often called the lungs of our planet. To visit the Amazon is to step into a living masterpiece, one that shapes the climate, the water, and the very life we depend on. The Amazon rainforest is often called the lungs of the world. It produces vast amounts of oxygen and absorbs enormous volumes of carbon dioxide. Every tree, every leaf, every blade of grass plays a role in this great exchange, where sunlight, air, and water combine to fuel life not only here, but across the planet. Through a process called photosynthesis, the forest transforms carbon dioxide into oxygen, releasing billions of tons into the atmosphere. The Amazon also drives the global water cycle, creating flying rivers of moisture that drift into the sky, shaping weather patterns across South America and even influencing rainfall on other continents. But today, these lungs are under strain. Deforestation, fires, and climate change threaten to turn this vital carbon sink into a carbon source. Scientists warn that if the Amazon reaches a tipping point, it could release more carbon than it absorbs, accelerating global warming. The Amazon's role as the lungs of the world reminds us that this rainforest is more than a distant wilderness. It is a living system that breathes for us all, and protecting it is protecting the future of our planet. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe for amazing videos. And let's know in the comments which forest you want to explore. Warm, humid air rises from the canopy each morning, building into towering clouds that unleash afternoon downpours with breathtaking intensity. In a single year, Some areas of the Amazon receive more than 3,000 millimeters of rain, feeding the vast river system that carries more water than any other on Earth. This constant cycle of evaporation and rainfall creates a self-sustaining engine, where the forest makes its own weather, recycling nearly half of its rain back into the atmosphere through its billions of trees. The rain nourishes every layer of the jungle, from the smallest seedlings on the forest floor to the towering emergent giants that pierce the sky. It fills oxbow lakes and seasonal floodplains, shaping habitats for fish, turtles, caimans, and countless insects. For the people who live here, the rain is both a blessing and a challenge, providing fertile soil and fresh water, but also flooding villages and reshaping the land. Yet without this endless rainfall, the Amazon could not exist. It is the lifeblood that allows this rainforest to remain the most diverse ecosystem on the planet. In every drop, there is survival, renewal, and the story of a forest that breathes for the world. The Amazon rainforest, often referred to as the lungs of the earth, is one of the most biodiverse places on the planet. Spanning over 5.5 million square kilometers across 9 countries in South America, it is home to an astonishing array of wildlife. From the treetops to the forest floor, the Amazon teems with life, hosting millions of species, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. In this video, we'll explore some of the most fascinating animals that call this incredible ecosystem home, highlighting their unique adaptations, behaviors, and the vital roles they play in maintaining the balance of this lush environment. Let's start with the jaguar, the largest cat in the Americas and the undisputed king of the Amazon rainforest. With its powerful build, sharp claws, and distinctive rosette-patterned coat, the jaguar is a master of stealth and strength. Unlike other big cats, jaguars are excellent swimmers and often hunt near rivers, preying on caimans, capybaras, and even fish. Their strong jaws can crush the skulls of their prey, making them one of the most efficient predators in the rainforest. Unfortunately, jaguars face threats from habitat loss and poaching, making their conservation a critical priority. High in the canopy, the vibrant macaws add a splash of color to the rainforest. These large, intelligent parrots are known for their striking plumage, which ranges from brilliant blues and yellows to deep reds and greens. Macaws play a crucial role in seed dispersal, helping to regenerate the forest. They are also highly social creatures, often seen in pairs or large flocks, communicating with loud, distinctive calls. Sadly, macaws are threatened by the illegal pet trade and deforestation, which disrupts their natural habitats. On the forest floor, you'll find one of the most toxic creatures on Earth, the poison dart frog. These small, brightly colored amphibians secrete potent toxins through their skin, which indigenous tribes have historically used to poison the tips of their blow darts. Despite their deadly reputation, poison dart frogs are fascinating creatures. Their vibrant colors serve as a warning to predators, a phenomenon known as aposematic coloration. Interestingly, their toxicity is derived from their diet of ants and other insects, meaning frogs raised in captivity are not poisonous. Hanging lazily from the branches are the sloths, the slowest-moving mammals on Earth. These gentle creatures spend most of their lives upside down, moving so slowly that algae often grow on their fur, providing them with camouflage. Sloths have a low metabolic rate and survive on a diet of leaves, which are low in nutrients. Their slow lifestyle helps them conserve energy and avoid detection by predators like harpy eagles. Despite their sluggish reputation, sloths are excellent swimmers and can move surprisingly quickly when necessary. Soaring above the canopy is the harpy eagle, one of the largest and most powerful raptors in the world. With a wingspan of up to 2 meters and talons as large as a grizzly bear's claws, the harpy eagle is a formidable hunter. It preys on monkeys, sloths, and other tree-dwelling animals, using its incredible speed and agility to navigate the dense forest. Harpy eagles are apex predators and play a vital role in controlling the populations of other species, maintaining the ecological balance of the rainforest. In the rivers and tributaries of the Amazon, you'll find the enigmatic pink river dolphins, also known as boto. These freshwater dolphins are unique for their pink coloration, which becomes more pronounced as they age. Unlike their marine counterparts, Amazon river dolphins have flexible necks, allowing them to navigate through flooded forests and tight spaces. They are highly intelligent and play a significant role in local folklore, often believed to possess magical powers. However, pollution, habitat destruction, and fishing nets pose serious threats to their survival. On the forest floor, leafcutter ants are hard at work, carrying pieces of leaves many times their size back to their colonies. But these ants don't eat the leaves directly. Instead, they use them to cultivate fungus, which serves as their primary food source. This remarkable symbiotic relationship makes leafcutter ants some of the most efficient farmers in the animal kingdom. Their colonies can consist of millions of individuals, each with a specific role, from foragers to soldiers to gardeners. Leafcutter ants are a testament to the intricate and interconnected web of life in the Amazon. Giant otters are the largest members of the weasel family and are often found in the rivers and lakes of the Amazon. These highly social animals live in family groups and are known for their playful behavior and loud, distinctive vocalizations. Giant otters are expert hunters, feeding primarily on fish, but they also eat crustaceans and even small caimans. Their webbed feet and streamlined bodies make them excellent swimmers, and they are often seen working together to catch prey. Sadly, giant otters are endangered due to habitat destruction, pollution, and hunting. Monkeys are among the most iconic primates of the Amazon rainforest, known for their deep, resonant calls that can be heard up to 5 kilometers away. These vocalizations are used to communicate with other members of their troop and to establish territory. Howler monkeys are primarily folivores, meaning they eat leaves, but they also consume fruits and flowers. They spend most of their time in the treetops, moving slowly and deliberately through the canopy. Their prehensile tails act as a 5th limb, allowing them to grip branches with ease. Howler monkeys are vital seed dispersers, helping to maintain the health of the forest. Glass frogs are a unique group of amphibians found in the Amazon rainforest. As their name suggests, these frogs have translucent skin, allowing you to see their internal organs, including their heart and digestive system. This remarkable adaptation helps them blend into their surroundings, making them nearly invisible to predators. Glass frogs are arboreal, spending most of their lives in trees near streams and rivers. Toucans are easily recognizable by their large, brightly colored bills, which can make up a third of their body length. These bills are surprisingly lightweight and are used to reach fruit on thin branches that might not support their weight. Toucans are frugivores, meaning they primarily eat fruit, but they also consume insects, eggs, and small reptiles. They are social birds, often seen in small flocks, and play a key role in seed dispersal. Capybaras are the largest rodents in the world, often found near water bodies in the Amazon rainforest. These gentle social animals live in groups and are excellent swimmers, using water as a refuge from predators like jaguars and anacondas. Capybaras are herbivores, feeding on grasses, aquatic plants, and fruits. Their calm demeanor and adaptability make them a keystone species in their ecosystem, often serving as a food source for many predators. Bullet ants are among the most feared insects in the Amazon rainforest, known for their incredibly painful sting, which is said to feel like being shot by a bullet. These large ants are primarily ground dwellers and are often found in colonies at the base of trees. Despite their fearsome reputation, bullet ants play an important role in the ecosystem by preying on other insects and helping to recycle nutrients. Butterflies, such as the blue morpho, are common in the Amazon rainforest and add a touch of beauty to the ecosystem. These insects are important pollinators, helping to maintain the diversity of plant life. Butterflies are also indicators of environmental health, as their presence reflects a balanced and thriving ecosystem. Peccaries, also known as javelinas, are pig-like mammals that roam the forest floor in groups. They are omnivores, feeding on roots, fruits, small animals, and even insects. Peccaries are important for soil aeration and seed dispersal, as they dig up the ground in search of food. Their strong social bonds and loud grunts make them a noticeable presence in the rainforest. Tarantulas are large, hairy spiders commonly found in the Amazon rainforest. Despite their intimidating appearance, they are generally harmless to humans and play a crucial role in controlling insect populations. Tarantulas are nocturnal hunters, preying on insects, small reptiles, and even mice. They are also an important food source for larger predators like birds and snakes. The Amazon River is the largest river in the world by discharge volume, carrying more water than the next 7 largest rivers combined. It stretches approximately 6,400 kilometers, 4,000 miles, from its source in the Andes Mountains of Peru to its mouth in the Atlantic Ocean, passing through Brazil, Colombia, and several other South American countries. The river and its thousands of tributaries form a vast network that drains the Amazon basin, covering an area of about 7 million square kilometers, 2.7 million square miles.